everyone, my name is Tony. I'm 10 years old. Today I will show you about what makes octopus so intelligent. Octopus live under the sea. We don't know if it's intelligent or not. I don't know. So when we think about smart animals, we usually think about dolphins, apes, or maybe even dogs. Ape is some kind of monkey, Maybe it's silly. But one of the most surprisingly intelligent creatures live deep in the ocean with a soft bodies, squirmy arms, and the bones. Can you guess what sea creatures it is? It has a soft bodies, it has no bone, and it has squirmy arms, making it an unlikely candidate for brain power. It's the octopus. Yes, octopus can open jars. That's really good because sometimes I can't even open jars. I cannot lose an octopus like that. Or it can solve puzzles, escape locked tanks, and even use tools like coconut shells, like maybe something falls into the ocean, or it was like seashell or coral or something like that. Like a coconut shell, maybe it fell down from a coconut tree because coconut trees are often on an island, and island is often in the middle of the sea. And for shelters, they use the coconut shells for shelters. Clever tricks that hint at something much more complex going on. Beneath those rubbery exteriors, but how can an animal with no bones and such a short lifespan can be so smart? That was true because octopus have no bones, so they could squeeze into small holes. Because if it had no bones, it wasn't like us. We cannot squeeze our hand into small things, but octopus can because it had no bones. So it was really just like this. It wasn't too hard or something. Well, the answer lies on the way the brains are designed. While humans have a centralized brain and spiral cord that controls its entire body, all the body's entire cord that control the entire body, octopus have a very different setup. Only about 10% of the 100 million neurons are in the central brain. That was really rare. 10% out of 100 million. Maybe there's only 50 of them. And 455, 10%, only 10%, something like that. Neurons are in the central brain. Around 30% are located in the two enormous optic lobes which process vision, and a whopping 60% are distributed throughout. That's a lot of percent. 10% of the 500 million, not 100 million. That's maybe I don't know, but that was a lot, really a lot. So, and only 10% of them have a central neuron, and a whopping 60% are disturbed and throughout the 8 arms. Octopus have 8 arms. So what happens is when an octopus touches something, a wave of muscle when an octopus touches something in the sea, maybe a shell, rock, or coral, touches something, a wave of muscle signals travel to the base from the tip of the arm. The tip is the part like this was the octopus arm. So this was the tip part. When it will go from the tip of the arm to the base, and another wave move back from the base to the tip. That was really like puzzle. From the tip to the wave of the arm to the base, and another wave move back from the base to the tip. That's really puzzle. I don't know. The arm figure how to respond, whether to explore the objects, further ignore it, or even start eating. So the hand So the hand are the thing that the octopus use to like sense things. The hand is also like the eyes. It use that the octopus use that like, to touch things and sense it. It can eat it, it can ignore it, or it can explore that. Maybe it's a shell, so the octopus needs to open the shell to eat, or even start eating it, all without waiting for instruction from the central brain. And that's very difficult for a human arm, which relies entirely to the brain to decide what to do. So the octopus arms can do things without the central brain, like but humans need focus all on the brain, so the brain could like tell the hands the central part to respond. But for the people, it was not really that. But octopus intelligence isn't just about the arm. The arm is intelligent. What else? Scientists recently discovered something fascinating. Never know. In the DNA, arms and DNA. How could fascinating? How could so surprised about that? They carry what are known as jumping genes or transposition or something like that. While most genes stay fixed in one place, all the people genes will stay in one gene. Jumping genes, maybe the genes go jumping. While most genes stay fixed one, it will stay still. But these jumping genes can move around, cutting and passing themselves. The genes in the octopus can go, wee, I love this place. I will stay in here, or I will jump up and down. While most genes stay fixed, but these octopus genes, jumping genes, can move around, cutting and pasting themselves. That's really weird. It's even cut itself into new spots and sometimes affecting nearly genes. Now you know why. In humans, similar jumping genes are active in the hippocampus. I don't know what hippocampus is. A part of the brain involved in learning and memory. Not memory. Octopus have them too. Octopus also have that kind of genes too. And active in the vertical loop of the brain, which serves a similar convergent evolution, where very different species have evolved separately yet developed similar. So that was how the octopus became so intelligent. It wasn't really the intelligent creatures in the world, but maybe when you think about all the creatures, like all the intelligent creatures, like dog, ape. What is ape? Oh, ape is a kind of like monkeys, but maybe it's like gorilla. So, and also octopus too. Octopus is also a sea animal, but I don't think dolphin is a sea animal. It is a sea animals or a pond. No, sea creatures or kind of like sweet water animals. Dolphin was really intelligent too. It could do things that people tell them to do. Dog too, but if you train them to or not, it will still like running around like a dummy. So octopus can even open a jar. Even if it has no bones, but it can still open a jar. I have bones, but I can't even open a jar. It was just too tight. I cannot lose an octopus like that. I am human and I have bones. It doesn't even have bones. How could that possible? And it can solve puzzle like Rubik. That's weird. I cannot even solve a Rubik. When I was solving the orange side, I suddenly solved the white side. That was ridiculous. I don't know why. So that was the end of today. Why octopus was so intelligent. Now you know that DNA, they can even jump up and down and cut themselves for new spots. And the hand, it can do a lot of things too. It can do things even before the brain has got the signals. So thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you again. Bye bye.